Hi guys, welcome back to another recipe episode of In the Kitchen with Sandy. It has been a while since I've shared any recipes with you guys, and that's what my channel is all about, sharing recipes. So I've got a great one that I'm going to throw at you guys today. I'm making this for dinner and I thought I would share it with you. It's delicious and you're gonna like it. So what I'm making today is a crispy, I'm gonna do like a buttermilk soak of chicken breast. We're gonna do a buffalo chicken breast sandwich. I'm gonna make some fries to go with it. Hey, why not? Fries go with any type of sandwich, right? But this is so delicious. It's gonna have a nice crispy buttermilk type fried chicken coating. And I'm gonna make a buffalo sauce out of my very favorite Frank's hot sauce, and I'm just gonna show you how to do it. It's quite delicious and I think that you're really going to like it. So let me show you what I've got going on here. So right now I just have my chicken breast that I have I've cut and I've cleaned. What I mean by cut is I just kind of slice the ends off them. You know how they kind of have that little tail part on them. I'll show them to you after I get them seasoned, and that way, you know, I don't have to contaminate anything by touching them. But what I'm going to add to this is we're going to flavor them up some. I don't have much garlic. We are in trouble. All right, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna season these up really well. And normally I like to use about a teaspoon of garlic powder, and I don't have much left in here, so I'm just gonna sprinkle it in. And then we're also gonna use some onion powder, about the same amount, about a nice teaspoonful. You want these seasoned really well. And then you're gonna use about a half a teaspoon of paprika. This is just plain old regular everyday paprika. It's gonna give it a nice little color. And we are also going to use, see if I got a little bit of garlic powder still in there. We're also gonna use a little bit of salt and some fresh ground pepper. And the best way to do this, honestly, is just to do it with your hands. And I'm gonna get my glasses on here so I can show you what I was talking about. But we're gonna mix this really well together. But you can see the chicken breast here. These are nice chicken breast. I just cut the tip of them off because you know how they kind of come down to a point. I went ahead and cut those off. These are all about the same thickness. I had thought about pounding them out and making them a little bit thinner, but I decided no, I wanted a nice big hearty sandwich, so I decided to keep them at this particular size. So we're just gonna mix this around really well and let those flavors kind of go all throughout that chicken. And once you have your chicken like nice and totally seasoned, you know, well prepared, then we're gonna add buttermilk. We're just gonna cover this with buttermilk, and it's just gonna sit in there and it's gonna become nice and tender with the buttermilk. What the buttermilk does is just ensure that you're gonna have a nice juicy piece of chicken breast there. We're gonna cover this completely. And again, all those wonderful seasonings are gonna be, oh, they're just gonna go right into that chicken. I'm gonna cover this with a little bit of either foil or some plastic wrap, and I'm gonna set this in the refrigerator. I'm gonna let this marry for a good 3 hours before I cook it, and then I'll show you the next step once we're done marinating this beautiful chicken. All right, let me show you what I got going on here before we get started on the chicken. In here to make my delicious hot wing sauce. It's very simple to make. I'm sorry about the lighting, but I've got about 2 cups of the Frank's hot sauce, just a Frank's hot sauce, and about a half a stick of butter, and about a teaspoon and a half of, or a tablespoon would do, of just the white vinegar. This makes for the perfect wing sauce. Then back here you can see I got going on some tomatoes, onions, and lettuce cut up for my sandwiches. And then in here I'm going to show you what I've got. I've got just the flour and everything that I put in my chicken before I put it in buttermilk. I've got paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of salt and pepper. And these are, I'm just going to stir these together, blend it really well, and then we're going to get started on our chicken. I'm going to try to make this where you can see all of it. I'm not sure if I can, but I'm going to do my best. Alright, so we're going to do the dredging, and then we're going to place it right on the rack here. And honestly, the best way to do this is with your hands. It is no lie. My hands are my favorite kitchen utensil, so that's what I'm going to use. If you want to use, you know, if you prefer to use tongs, you go right ahead. Look at that. Look at the seasoning on that chicken. It is already seasoned to perfection. I'm just going to pat that down in there, and you're going to get it nice and coated really well. All right, as you can see, I got all my chicken over here. They are well breaded. I mean, look how lovely they are. Look how well coated I've got them. And now I am going to, we're going to fry them in our pan here. Your oil should be nice and hot. I'm just going to add those right into that pan. And that's like that. That is nice and hot. I've got it on slightly over medium. I might be able to get 4 in here, but I'm really just going for 3 at this point. Look at that. I've got 3 of them nicely in my pan, and they should take maybe about 4 minutes on each side, possibly 4.5, somewhere around there. I'm going to make sure they're nice and done. I have my, on the back stove there, I've got my hot sauce coming up to temperature, and we're just going to warm that through. And we're going to wait until these are nice and done, and then we're going to pop them in the hot sauce. I'm going to toast the buns, and then we're just going to add all the wonderful toppings on top. I can't leave her. I wish I did leave her. All right, my chicken is done. I want you to look at this. I had to serve the family first before I could even start, finish filming this up here. But what I done is I toasted my bun. And these turned out absolutely perfect. Look at that. Look how absolutely thick. Can you see in the lighting there how thick? And I just coated that with the buffalo sauce that I made. That's going to make one heck of a big sandwich there. And then I got some blue cheese crumbles that we can add right to that, to the top of that. I've also got ranch out here. I want a little bit of mayonnaise on mine. But like I said, you could put ranch if you wanted to put ranch on there. You know, because buffalo chicken and ranch is absolutely perfect together. And then I've got some tomatoes. Why not, huh? And then a little bit of onion. Sorry about the lighting here. And then I'm going to add some lettuce. That chicken really didn't take no time at all to cook, you know, since I let it marinate in the buttermilk. Look at that. We're going to get close up at this. Okay, we're going to get the lighting here. Look at that beautiful sandwich. I'm going to cut it in half. As I'm chewing on a french fry here, look at that sandwich. That is a sandwich fit for a king or queen. I certainly hope that you like this recipe for this chicken. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do. You know, I love you guys so very much. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.